Hello, dear English enthusiasts. Today we're going to cover another episode of IELTS Writing, Task 2, of course, essay. So let's get this challenge on and face it. Okay, very nice. IELTS Academic Writing, Task 2, Essay Writing. This is the episode 2. First, I would like to give my respects to Julian Charles for writing this magnificent book, IELTS Write Right. Everybody, I really recommend it. It's going to upgrade your writing score. So without further ado, let's get to the question. Now, fast food. I always suggest you to address the question. By addressing mean reading it very good, carefully, because you're going to write about it after all. So you should spend about 40 minutes on this task. So you've got 20 minutes for chart interpretation and 40 minutes for the essay. Write about the following topic. Fast food is now universally in most countries and is becoming increasingly popular. Some feel that this is a positive trend while others do not. What are your opinions on this? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant example from your own knowledge or experience. You should write about 250 words. So let's see what's going on here. So they gave you the topic and the debate. All right. Asks you to include your own experience and include your own knowledge. So can you interfere your experience in that? Yes, because it asks you to. Unlike chart that you have to report, in here you have to come up with ideas and develop them. Now, first, let me give you, if it says 250 words, it means about 5 paragraphs. About 5 paragraphs. It's not really fixed. Now, the first thing you should take into consideration is writing the introduction. Introduction, usually you start with a neutral sentence, then you rephrase the task, and you map the essay. Mapping the essay, what does it mean? For example, in this essay, I will cover this and explain why this idea is better. So you explain what are you going to do. That is called mapping the essay. Now first, let's get to the answers, sample answers, and see what's going on, right? Now, model answer A, IELTS 5+. When it's 5+, 6, everything, it means that you are loyal to the format. For example, you know how to write an introduction, you know how to write a main idea and support it with supporting facts or events, and write a conclusion. So what's missing there, let's read and find out together, right? So there are various different perspectives on the issue of fast food. Neutral sentence. Some people believe that this kind of food has a positive role to play in the world because of its convenience and low cost. However, I would argue that it is harmful both to the people who eat it and to society at large. There are 2 main reasons for this. So, rephrases the essay and at the same time maps the essay, that what is he going to do. Now, the format is okay. Neutral sentence, rephrasing, and mapping the essay. What's missing? Well, you have to write, if you write in reported speech and use passive voice, it would be very good. It would be very good to, just, if this is the loop, you report out of the loop. That would be very, very convenient, much more better. At the same time, the sentences become too wordy and the level of vocabulary used is intermediate. It's not advanced. So let's see the ideas and how he develops them. Let's see. Firstly, it is a well-known fact that eating too much fast food is extremely unhealthy. Foods such as fried chicken, hamburgers, or chips contain a great deal of salt and fat, which cause major health problems like high blood pressure, obesity, and heart disease. Although I certainly agree that fast food is both cheap and convenient, the illness it causes when we get older are very expensive, and it is the taxpayer who often has to pay for this treatment. Okay, so again, good. It came up with a main idea, supported it very good. What's missing here? The missing point is that the vocabulary is again basic, and at the same time, in the way it's written, you know, it's just like me speaking about myself, something like this. You have to, I told you, if you use passive voice structure, it is much more formal. You have to, because it's a form, it's academic, it's formal. Even you're writing a letter in general, you have to use formal tone of voice and tone of language and style of writing. But good idea, and he supported it very good. Nice. The next idea, in addition to this, many fast food restaurants advertise to children in order to influence their future eating habits. The McDonald's clown is a good example of this kind of advertising. Ronald McDonald's bright clothes and smile are clearly designed to attract the attention of children, who then push their parents to take them to McDonald's. I believe the restaurant does this because it feels that children who grow up eating in McDonald's also provide playgrounds and holds children's birthday parties to get busy parents through the door. Okay, so it says that they are going to shape the habit of the children. Another thing is the mistakes. The sentences are not, you know, consistent. As I read, you can see this was not my mistakes. It's written here. So the sentences have to be consistent. At the same time, the ideas are very good and very good developed. Don't get me wrong. The ideas are very good. Even if the vocabulary level of this was good, it would secure 6.5, 7. Passive voice and formal structures go above 7. That is the way it works, folks. There is no mystery behind it. So in conclusion, I once again restate my view that fast food has a negative effect on our lives because of the health problems it causes and the way the fast food chains try to change the eating habits of children. 278 words. So the conclusion that you write must be based on your writing. Again, it's okay. It's based on the writing because it discussed the habits and discussed the health side effects of consuming fast food. Nice, good. So let's upgrade this answer, which is loyal to the format, to 7+, right? So model answer B, IELTS 7+, band score 7+. The past 50 years have seen a dramatic increase in the availability of fast food. Neutral sentence. Some laud its convenience and relatively low cost. However, in this essay, I intend to argue that this kind of food is detrimental both to the individuals that consume it and to society at large. There are two primary reasons for this. So look at the academic way of writing and the vocabulary used. All right, good. And let me mention this. He used the neutral sentence, rephrased the task, and mapped the essay. That is what a simple introduction is. Nothing fancy behind it. First of all, it is an undeniable fact that consuming fast food to excess results in serious health problems. Foods such as fried chicken, food such as fried chicken, hamburgers, and chips. Chips is what we call French fries in American, but the way he's writing it is British. In British, they call French fries chips, which are incredibly high in fat and salt, are responsible for such ailments as high blood pressure, obesity, and heart disease. Moreover, although I certainly agree that fast food is both affordable and convenient, the cost and inconvenience of treating the illness it causes in later life are significant. In other words, while fast food is beneficial in the short term, its long-term effects are generally negative. So it's very good. You know, coming up with the idea is always the easiest way to do. But developing it with supporting facts and figures and events, that is the challenge, and you have to write it in academic way with high level of vocabulary. But good. The second paragraph, I think it should be talking about the social effects and eating habits. Further, and even more importantly, though some fast food chains deliberately attempt to attract children in order to shape their future eating habits, one particularly good example of this is the character of Ronald McDonald. The bright clothes and the smile of the McDonald's clown are a beacon to children. Having grown up eating in McDonald's restaurant, people are likely to continue eating there throughout their adult lives. It is also interesting to note that the McDonald's provides playgrounds and frequently holds children's birthday parties in order to attract young children and their parents. Okay, very nice. The idea is good. Personally, I wouldn't, find it logical. Okay, I ate a lot of burgers when I was a child, but when I got into sports, everything changed when I got knowledgeable. So, folks, the ideas that you're putting in have to hold sound. You have to use logical ideas that you can support, and there are no flaws, but good. By way of conclusion, use this, everyone. I believe that fast food will continue to become more popular as the pace of life increases. Given the health risks associated with this trend, I believe that public education campaigns warning people about the danger of fast food would be warranted. 288. Very good way to close. Opened it in a good way, closed it in a good way. It's not flawless, but it satisfies 7. All right, now let's check the sentences, make the comparisons so you know more about the academic writing. Okay, fast food, IELTS 5. Fast food is now much more widely available than it was 50 years ago. In the past 50 years, the availability of fast food has increased dramatically. The past 50 years have seen dramatic increase in the availability of fast food. Some people feel that this kind of food plays a positive role in the world because it is convenient and cheap. Some people believe that this kind of food has a positive role to play in the world because of its convenience and low cost. IELTS 5, but I believe that this kind of food is bad for the people who eat it and also for society. Acceptable. However, in this essay, I will argue that this kind of food is harmful both to the individuals who eat it and to society in general. However, in this essay, I intend to argue that this kind of food is detrimental, good word, detrimental, both to the individuals that consume it and to society at large. Sentence 4, as everybody knows, fast food is very unhealthy, too general, and too unacademic. Never use that. Never open a sentence like that. Firstly, it is a well-known fact that eating too much fast food causes serious health problems. Too general. First of all, it is an undeniable fact that eating fast food to excess results in serious health problems. Better. Sentence 5, food like fried chicken, hamburgers, and chips contain large amounts of fat and salt. They cause illness like high blood pressure, weight problems, and heart disease. So, okay, what is the problem with this again? Too easy, too simple. It's not academic. And the vocabulary is too easy at the same time. Foods such as fried chicken, again, this has a grammatical issue. Foods such as fried chicken, hamburgers, and chips are very high in fat and salt. These foods are responsible for ailments like high blood pressure, obesity, and heart disease. Foods, foods, foods. As soon as you start to repeat one word 2 times, your score goes down. So I insist, avoid repetitions. If a structure is too hard for you to write, avoid it. Use something that you know. Okay? Use your knowledge to the best way. Don't put yourself in standoffs. For example, you have written half of the paragraph, you can't think of anything because you're not familiar with the structure you're using. So don't put yourself in that position. All right? Very good. Foods such as fried chicken, hamburgers, and chips, which are incredibly high in fat and salt, are responsible for such ailments as high blood pressure, obesity, and heart disease. Very nice. Now, the vocabulary you should be using: basic, intermediate, advanced. Cause, be responsible for or result in. Harmful, detrimental. First of all, too much, to excess. Using something to excess. Be incredibly high in fat. Contain a great deal of fat. Illness, ailment. serious health problems, major health problems. When we get older, in later life, although while cheap, affordable, right? Affordable. In addition to this, further and even more importantly, though, this is the academic way of writing, it is interesting to note that eat, consume, in conclusion, by way of conclusion, danger, risk. All right, very good, folks. I hope that you find my clip useful, and I would be very happy if you reach a high score and contact me and say, your clip helped me. Because I've had students and I've been teaching this as I teach it to you right now, and I got results from my students. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more. There's my Instagram as well. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Wish you all the best. Rock it!